I am sure everyone is waiting for the day that the evening star reappears again. Well, here's the good news. It will reappear in April! In today's video, we will talk about when will Venus be visible, when was it discovered, and who discovered it, and many more.
When is Venus visible?
These days, we can't enjoy the view of the bright planet Venus. On March 26, 2021, it reached superior solar conjunction, passing very close to the Sun in the sky. At superior solar conjunction, the Sun's glare outshines Venus, making it totally unobservable for several weeks. Although this astronomical event marks the end of Venus's morning apparition and the beginning of the evening one, over the next few weeks, the brilliant planet will become the prominent object of the evening sky. As Venus is closer to the Sun than the Earth, the Sun's glare outshines the planet most of the time. Nevertheless, it becomes visible for terrestrial observers at certain periods of time. The best time to see Venus is when the planet reaches its greatest elongation, or in other words, greatest separation from the Sun as seen from the Earth. The greatest elongations of Venus take place roughly every 9 months. The Great Western Elongation is also called the morning one, as during this period, Venus shines brightly in the pre-dawn sky, hence the name morning star, and vice versa. The Eastern Elongation is referred to as the evening one, and Venus appears in the sky after sundown. It is interesting that ancient stargazers took Venus for two separate sky objects, the morning star and the evening star, or Phosphorus and Hesperus to the Greeks, and Lucifer and Vesper to the Romans. When and who discovered Venus? The exact date of Venus's discovery is unknown. As this bright planet can be easily seen with the unaided eye, it was observed by ancient astronomers from different civilizations since the dawn of time. Thus, we don't know for sure who discovered Venus. However, Nicholas Copernicus and Galileo Galilei are credited with the classification of Venus as a planet. The latter carried out the first accurate observation of Venus in 1610. Galileo viewed the planet through a telescope and discovered its phases, which are similar to the lunar ones. This discovery proved the Copernican theory that planets orbited the Sun and not orbited around the Earth. Another interesting discovery related to Venus is the discovery of its Venus consists of 96.5% carbon dioxide, 3.5% nitrogen, and traces of other gases. The thick Venusian atmosphere trapping 70% of the sunlight that reaches Venus causes the surface temperatures higher than 470 degrees Celsius or 878 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the reason why Venus is hotter than Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun. To answer this question, we should first figure out how far Venus is from Earth. Venus is the closest planet to the Earth. Although the distance between the planets constantly varies as they move in their elliptical orbits around the Sun. As its closest approach to the Earth, which happens once every 584 days, the distance between Venus and our planet can be about 25 million miles or 40 million kilometers. Not only the distance between the planets, but also the speed and the path of a spacecraft determine the duration of the journey to Venus. It took both NASA's Mariner 2 sent to Venus in 1962 and Venera 7 of the Soviet Union launched in 1970 less than 4 months to reach the. Many novice astronomy lovers would wonder, how many moons does Venus have? Actually, Venus has no moons at all. Venus and Mercury are the only planets of the solar system that don't have any natural satellites orbiting them. Scientists suggest that Venus might once have had a moon formed as a result of a collision. Later, another collision destroyed this satellite. How long is a day on Venus? The rotation of Venus is very slow. It takes about 243 Earth days to spin around just once. Ironically, one Venusian day is longer than one Venusian year, as it takes Venus 225 Earth days to complete an orbit around the Sun. What is Venus made of? Unfortunately, little information is available about the internal structure of Venus. Due to the similarity in size and mass between Venus and the Earth, scientists believe that the planets share a similar interior. Venus is likely to have a crust, a rocky mantle, and a liquid core. However, the core might also be solid or even might not exist at all. How big is Venus? With a diameter of 7,521 miles or 12,104 kilometers, the second closest planet to the Sun is slightly smaller than the Earth. Also, the mass of Venus is about 81% that of our planet.